Hey guys, it's Run for Makeup by Ren, and if you want to see this look, my romantic pink and brown eyes, stay tuned for more. Hey y'all, so I'm back with another tutorial, and today's look is a really soft, pretty, romantic look featuring pinks and browns, and it's a really wearable look. I actually thought of one of my good friends, Alejandra, when I did this look because she loves pinks and browns. And the look was inspired by the Stila Marrakesh palette. So it's right here. And as you can see, you have some really pretty pinks, golds, and browns. And this palette was actually sent to me by bflirt.com. And I'm not sure if everybody knows about it, but I've already done a video featuring stuff from them. They're very similar to All Cosmetics Wholesale or beautyticket.com, where you can find really high-end brands like MAC, Dior, Bobbi Brown, Urban Decay. They have all the really good brands for super discounted prices, and it's all authentic. The only thing is that they might have been overstock, or the packaging might have been slightly damaged on the outside, like the box, but it's all like new, untouched, really good stuff. And I've gotten stuff from them before, and it's like amazing how they're really expanding their selection. So they sent me this palette. I actually chose this one, and I thought it would be really good because of the neutral colors. And Stila is a really great brand. I don't even have to talk to you about Stila because you all know about it. I only have one other eyeshadow palette, which is the Barbie Bright palette, which I love. So this was really cool because now I have a neutral one to complement my bright one. And like all the Stila colors and shadows that I've used, they're so smooth and they blend really easily. So I featured this today, and I also kind of went into my makeup stash and I picked up a bunch of products I hadn't used in forever. I have so much makeup, like it's crazy. So I've been making an effort to kind of like look through what I have and use it. So I used a bunch of like mineral eyeshadows I had reviewed a long time ago and kind of forgot about. Some really great colors. These are all Afterglow, and just you'll see in the video that I'm using old stuff, which is still good. So I also I did a little bit different today. Is instead of regular falsies, I put on individual lashes just to kind of go with a romantic look. And I kind of changed the eye shape a little bit. I don't know if it's very subtle, but I did more of like a winged look to kind of give it more of a flirty arabesque eye shape. Usually I don't have this little dip right here. It usually goes like an even round thing. So I don't know, let's just try and change it up a little bit. Yeah, so really quick, the products I did get from bflirt that you might want to check out. This Pixie Water Stain in Chestnut. Really natural glowy cheek color that actually lasts a long time. I use a cheek stain when I go to work every single day, and that's part of my daily process. So this is a new one that I'm going to have to start trying out for work. You can also check out this Bobbi Brown lipstick. We all love Bobbi Brown. Really gorgeous nude color called Natural Beige. Right here. And on top I'm wearing this Pixie lip gloss, which looks so good on. Like, it's a really flattering combo. Really pretty. Kind of reminds me of the color Brave New Bronze, this lip right here, but even more wearable. Brave New Bronze from MAC, which is like my go-to nude. This color is Lip Booster number 7 Daisy. And it looks, I just really love this combo. This might be like my new thing, just because it's very wearable and I like the shine on it. And the Stila Marrakesh palette. And yep, that's what I got from bflirt. You can find them on there for discounted prices. Like, for example, this Stila palette, originally 38 bucks. $8. This is $8, like less than a MAC eyeshadow for the whole palette. So you gotta check it out, guys. A really great site. I will have the links in the description box below, and in my blog I'll cover all these items and all the promotions and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. This is what it looks like in case you want to keep watching, and stay tuned for the tutorial. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try the zoom in thing again, so bear with me. So this is the eye we're gonna do. Really soft, you know, simple. Kind of romantic pink and brown. I started off by using my Nurturing Forest eye cream My eyes are really dry right now. I don't know what's going on, so I need a smooth, moisturized surface, just like I would for my foundation. I followed up with my Stila eyeshadow base in medium, which I use all the time, as you can see. And just apply it to your entire lid. Now I'm going to apply my highlight shade, and this is such a random product. It's Everyday Minerals Light Peach Blush. It's a sample, but as you can see, it's actually a really nice vanilla pink shade. So it would be a really good highlight color for my brow bone. So I'm taking my fluffy Billy B brush and I'm applying it to the highlight, and it just kind of brightens up the lid. Next I'm going into my Stila Marrakesh palette, and it's a pinks and browns, and I'm going to use this light pink right here on the inner half of my lid up to the crease. Followed it up with this warmer pink right here, and I'm just going to use a damp A Design eyeshadow brush. So we're starting with the lighter pink, because we're going to gradually get darker as we go to the outer part of the eye. And I'm using it wet just so it's really intense, but on its own they're very pigmented. Now I'm going to flip the brush over and get the darker pink color, which is slightly warmer. Going back to the palette, I'm going to take a angled crease brush, and I'm going to get this burgundy shade right here, just a little bit, because you don't need a lot. And you really don't need a lot on this brush because we're just kind of defining the shape. So this is the shape I'm creating. It's into the crease and then it goes out. See how I'm kind of doing that little swoop? It's because we're creating a different kind of eye shape. I know it looks crazy right now, but it's going to give you a different eye shape, and I like to mix things up a little bit. And now I'm going to go in and focus more of the color on the outer edge right here. See how I'm doing that little swoop? And the end will look kind of cool because it kind of gives you more of like an angular shaped eye, especially when you kind of clean it up. And then go back in with your highlight color and just kind of diffuse that a little bit. Now you're going to use the same color, but you're going to use a tiny little pencil brush, and we're going to use this denser brush to get more color. So it's the exact same color, but since this brush is smaller and more dense, you get more pigment. So I'm going to follow that same shape. Now I'm going to go into this chocolate shade called Cocoa from Afterglow. It's one of my digging through my stash type things and rediscovering a really great product. And this is a really gorgeous dark brown shade, which is going to be used to contour the eye even more. So taking the product on the same brush, I'm going to use it to just kind of deepen it even more. And you don't need a lot of this shadow at all because it's so pigmented. So just dab it lightly into the pot, and then I even like tap it off on like a tissue. And again, to fix any blending issues, go ahead and take your fluffy brush and your highlighter shade and just kind of soften the edges. As you can see, the eye is all about building different colors and adding dimension. I'm going to add another color. This one is so gorgeous. It's another Afterglow loose pigment called Suede, a really nice warm reddish brown. I'm going to take it on a crease brush, and now I'm just going to kind of follow the shape like that, and it's going to give me even more of a dimension of color. It's like the more colors you add, the more layers you get. And guess what we're going to do? I know it's surprising, right? You're going to take that highlight shade again and just go over it. That's why it's good to use something semi-matte, so that way you're not building tons of sparkle up on your lid as you kind of blend the colors together. So let's go ahead and fill in the brows. I'm using my trusty Tarte Emphasized Brow Pencil, which I love, love, love. Okay, so the eyebrows are done. Now we're going to line our eyes. I'm going to use the NYX Skinny Marker, and I love this so much. It's like my new favorite eyeliner. It's way better than the MAC Pen Ultimate, and of course it's way cheaper. It's really skinny, so it's easy to get a little line. So you're going to go ahead and just wing it out like I always do. Now we're going to go into the waterline with a black pencil. This is MAC Smolder. And then we're going to go back into the palette using that skinny pencil brush. And we're going to go ahead and get the entire bottom. And then we're going to go back to Cocoa and just get a little bit of that dark brown to just kind of deepen out the outer half. So after wiping the brush clean, I'm going to go back into this gold color in the palette. And I'm just going to get the tearduct out of the highlight. Okay, so here are the eyes. Now, of course, lashes are next. And I did something a little bit different. I didn't apply strip lashes. What I did is I actually applied individual flares. So as you can see, they go from short, medium to long. And I just think it gives it more of a more romantic, natural look. I don't know if you can see it from the side. So I'm going to pop those onto my other eye using Ardell flares. You can get them where they have light, medium, and long in a pack. So I'm going to pop those on and I'll be right back. So you can kind of see the eyes more as I step back. But do you see what I mean by it kind of has a different shape to the eye? Like a little bit more Arabic looking. So I already have primer on. I'm using Rimmel Fix and Perfect Foundation Primer. And let me throw on a little bit more under eye concealer. As usual, I'm using Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer in medium. Now for my foundation, I'm going to use my Studio Tech NC43, which I am almost out of, as you can see. But I'm using it down to the last drop. And I'm just kind of just buffing it in lightly with a blush brush. Just so I get a nice even coverage without it being too heavy. Going to follow it up now with just a little bit of MSF Natural Medium Dark. To contour, I'm just going to use my MAC bronzer and the 109. And I actually forgot that I wanted to use this product, this Pixie Water Blush, which is new. And since I already put powder, I'm just going to take a little Evian spray, mist my face just so it's wet again. So my face is misted, so I'm going to use this Pixie water stain. And I'm not going to use the applicator that it came with. I'm going to actually use this Gemma Kid brush. And then I'm just going to kind of dot it onto my cheeks to give me some color. And it's a really natural stain. It almost mimics my natural blush. And as you can see, it definitely gave me some natural cheek color. It's a little bit red for me. So I'm just going to take that same brush I used for my foundation and just kind of buff it in. Just so it kind of calms it down a little bit. So now we're going to move to the lips. I'm going to keep it soft and pretty. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Lip Sheer in Natural Beige. And it's really nice. It goes on really smooth. And it's a nice kind of subtle nude because it's on the sheer side. So you can still see the color. So we're going to top it off with a gloss. I'm trying out this new Pixie Lip Booster. And it's in the shade Daisy. So it's one of those twist up ones. And this is such a pretty shade. It looks really good with the Bobbi Brown underneath. It's a really pretty combo. Okay, so this is the look, my kind of romantic pink and brown eyes. I guess that's what I'll call it. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I was kind of inspired originally by this Stila Marrakesh palette. So that's why it's like the colors are kind of browns and pinks and just soft and pretty. And I just think it's like a nice romantic look. And it's defined, but it's not too dark. But it's still neutral. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Stay tuned for pictures. Check out makeupbyrenren.com for a full post with, I'm going to do like mini reviews on these products. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.